Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lion Ridge. I'm Dennrick, and we are in episode 2 of this new city series. And we're going to be doing some things today that I think you will enjoy, and also correcting a few things that I may have not done the best possible way in the first episode. So some of the things that we are looking at doing today is making some small adjustments to our industry area. We are going to make some adjustments right here on the map in our residential area, getting rid of some of these houses and changing road layout a little bit. And we are going to remove all of the industry by our railroad. I said in the last episode that was going to be really temporary, and it is going to be very temporary. I'm going to get rid of that very quickly. We are going to make some adjustments to our water pump, and then we're also going to try and build a couple parks, lay out our districts, and plan out our future road layout. So with that being said, I'm going to pause the game because a lot of what we're going to do today, especially right at the beginning, is going to cause some issues over here. So what we are going to do is basically get rid of, well, all of this. So sorry about that, but yeah, your houses are no more, and then all these factories here are also no more. Let's come in here. I'm going to take out this zoning, and we're gonna put a little bit of it back though here momentarily. I am going to put some right there and right here. And then we will also put some right here and right here. So we are going to let that zone back in, but we're going to take some space back. Actually, we're going to take a little bit more space back there too from the railroad tracks because it was just too close. It was just really too close. The next thing that I want to do is we unlocked the industry road. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. And then what we're going to do here is bring a new road across the tracks. I am going to cross the railroad tracks for right now again. Yeah, I guess that'll be good for now. All right, so we've upgraded that industrial, the roads there for the industry section. Now I'm just going to kind of go through and upgrade some more roads, getting that out of the way early because I don't really want these dirt roads. So we are going to just upgrade those real quick. And I'm just going through, making sure I got all these dirt roads checked. And I do. And those are now upgraded. Perfect. And then I do want to move this. I said in the last episode, I didn't like putting it there. But I think for our purpose and what we were doing, that was our best option at that particular moment in time. Now I am going to kind of hide this across the lake here. And then we're going to come down underneath and just fix up a couple of these pipes. And water. And power. So we're going to get rid of this power line. And we're going to come in with a power line on this side of the lake. Trying to keep... you know what? I might have to do it on this side, which is fine. We'll just do that for now. And I think that will look better for the city. It's just not going to be right on the corner there by those houses. It's kind of across the lake where it should be. And I like that better, so we're going to go with that. Let me just make sure that settles. and is good there. We do have a couple of issues with population, so we are going to have to expand our population. I knew that we were going to have to do that, but we'll be doing that a little bit maybe at the end of this episode, but for the most part, we'll be adding more residential in the next episode. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start doing some of our districts here. And we're going to come in and make this area a district. Make sure that we're getting all of this. And this will be our industrial district. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to separate these two neighborhoods right on this road right here. I feel like this is kind of going to become one of the main roads in this area for population, but I think we'll be okay the way that we've done that. And we'll just continue this out right here, all the way back to here. And we'll just fill this in as our first residential district. Make sure that we got all those buildings and houses in there. And then we're going to come in down here, and I'm going to kind of create a district that is going to handle or cover all of the stuff in the southern part, or South Lake is what we'll call it for right now, which just kind of covers the southern part, or what we're acting as the southern part of the map. Let me just clean this up just a little bit. Follow our land here. And yeah, there we go. Kind of an odd looking district. We'll rename those in a moment. All right, so what I've done is we've went ahead and got our districts laid out so far. So this is just going to be called OTS Industrial Complex for now. You guys can drop a comment in here and tell us what you think we should call our initial industry area. And then we have North Lake and South Lake for our two residential districts. And then we have Walnut Gardens and Beechwood City Park for our two parks right now. What I want you to do is, as you watch the video, drop a suggestion in the comments telling me what we should name these areas, and we will use some of your suggestions. And if you haven't already, make sure you like the video. It helps us out a bunch, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, so we have now moved the water pump. We've set up our districts. We've upgraded our roads, and we have fixed up a couple things in our industrial area. So what we're going to do now is work on our parks. So let's come into our parks. I don't know, and I put these park districts down, but I think this one's going to be, well, maybe not. Maybe we can fit a small couple of things in this park. Do we have a small park main gate? Yeah, so let's kind of put that here, and that will give us some stuff that we can kind of put in here. I think I would like a park side gate. We will put here and here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our park fence, and we're going to see if we can put a fence along the roads here. And what I'm going to need to do is turn off a bunch of this stuff so I can do what I want to do. I would like angle, I guess. And yeah, we're going to put in a fence right here. May have went a little bit too far. So we'll just back this off a little bit. Maybe not angle. I just want... This is gonna fight with me a little bit. So let's redo this here. We get this snapped again. And we're gonna go to right here. I kind of wish that I could extend this, and I guess we could with some of our mods, but I think for right now we're not gonna worry about that. We're just going to we're actually gonna leave that side open. Oh, that's the side by the cars. No, we should have the fence come down this way. We're not going to put a fence behind the school because we want the kids in the school to have full access to this small city park. And it is going to be a small park. Can we not go there and say that we did? Well, okay, that's a little weird, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work just fine. And then let's see what we want to put in here. Like I said, it's not gonna be a ton of stuff. Well, I mean, I can probably get a park cafe in here. You know, a nice little cafe for parents that are maybe coming to get their kids can go to, and we'll put in some restrooms. And then really what I want is to just kind of piece this together. Like we have, a sandbox and stuff like that we're going to kind of add and almost make it look toward like, this stuff is kind of a part of the school almost. I don't think we need a cannon. Oh, let's also clean this up a little bit. We forgot our fence on this side, which we'll kind of go down like that. I mean, my goal here isn't really to fence all of this in because we are going to have some stuff zoned. I probably should move that a little bit and fence the front, but that's fine. And one of the things I was really debating on is whether or not I wanted to just have a regular park here or if we wanted to kind of piece something together. And maybe we should have pieced something together. I don't know. Because the fountain and stuff is just way too big. Way too big. But we can kind of come in and, just get some objects in here. So I don't think we want an ice cream van. That kind of seems a little odd. Maybe not a food stall. We'll put, maybe a couple of trees and things in here as well. Maybe a couple of, tables here kind of off the, these are chess tables, right? Square outdoor table. Oh, no, these are chess tables. And we'll put a couple, 3 of these right here. We'll put some tables right over here. Just kind of make a little area where, it's an area where kids can kind of come in and, walk around and play a little bit, things like that. It's not really a huge park, but I think it will create. Maybe we do put in a food stall. I really should have. I don't like that placement. Let me redo that. Yeah, but like parents can let their kids come in and. They can come here with their kids and kind of walk in a semi-safe area here right by the school that, is just a little park. It's a little city park, and it's right by the elementary school. So the elementary school has the playground. We've put in a couple of play boxes or sand boxes and stuff like that. And then as it levels up, we may add a few more items as the park grows a little bit. The one thing that I want to do though is I don't want to charge people for this park. Yeah, I don't want to charge people for this park. So we'll kind of see how that one goes. Now, the park down here is going to be a little bit different. We are going to charge people for. And although I may end up just making that kind of a couple of, that's a big park district. But we may place like a regular park down here too. So let's do that now. Let's kind of take a look and see what we want to do. I think a plaza with picnic tables would kind of look good right here. And then maybe we just kind of extend it, another small park, just kind of like over here. Like that kind of is what the city did as it was growing. It just kind of put in these small, tiny little parks that you can do stuff in. Although, I'm not opposed to kind of putting some tennis courts, maybe a basketball court in this too, and just kind of piece some stuff together, and we'll put in some walking paths. Like, I'm not opposed to that at all. I do want that to be back a little bit more on this side, and just kind of keeping this as a kind of piece together park, not necessarily a actual parks from the game's park DLC. So let me know in the comments what you want us to do with this. I am open to suggestions and changing this around a little bit. I'd like to get like one more small building in here, but we just don't have it. I mean, I could put parking here. A little parking lot, and then you just kind of have your park areas. So the next thing that I want to do, since we're talking about parks, is actually put in some paths. So here, I think gravel paths kind of fit this area a little bit better with kind of what we're going with this type of park. And can I end that? Yeah, we can kind of get a connection right there too. I like that. And then let's I cannot get a connection there though. That's fine. That's fine. But we'll just kind of do that. And these are, just some city parks here, or some park-like buildings here that we can work with. And then here, we are going to add in a little bit more residential. But we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to add some paths. So let's add in a path across here. And I think we add in a path here and here. And maybe right here. And you know what? We'll add... No, we can't do that one. We'll add one in right here too. But that allows, easy walkability in these houses. Right here, we weren't really going super deep. Same thing over here. We're going to put in a path right about here. And I think I want to do another one like right about here. That gives us the ability to, maybe zone another house here and another couple of houses here. We are also going to do some paths that connect up to our main roads and connect our our roads to one another. So like you get this road connected to here via path, and here we have zoned very heavily throughout here. So we did leave some areas where, we can kind of come in the middle with a path, and we're going to take those for this. That's our little park area right there. You see, I thought we had one more area that we left space for. Oh, these. Yeah, we were going to connect these up with a walking path, and then we're also going to connect this up. Now, the only problem here is they would have to kind of come over to this road and then walk down for now. But we're going to do some things with that in future episodes. We'll kind of revisit some of that as well. And then I want to get a path. I mean, you can walk over here. I don't know that I like the walking over the railroad tracks, but I mean, I guess that's fine. But we'll see, because we do have this road that people can walk on. And then I would like one more walking connection into our industry area, but I'm not going to do that with the train tracks. So we'll just leave that for right now. But I think those were the areas that we had left for paths. All right. So next, what I want to do is plan out some future developments. Real quick, let's take a look at our zoning, though, because we have a few areas that we can take advantage of and get a couple more houses in. And I am going to do that right here. And I think we're going to do that right here. A little bit of heavier zoning. And maybe even back here, we'll do a little bit of heavier residential zoning. And then I saw a spot right here. I don't want to put that right in between here, but we're going to take all of that and all of that for residential zoning as well. All right. So now what we're going to do is work on our road layout. And I'm actually going to do this all in dirt roads for right now. So what I know I want to do is we have this main road right here, or this, I guess this is going to be considered an arterial for now. This 4-lane highway or 4-lane road that is high capacity, right? So we need some more high capacity roads that kind of come throughout the city. So looking at this road here is going to be high capacity, but it's in a lower density residential area. So I'm fine with keeping it that way. This road here, I want to keep a 2-lane road, but what I think I want to do is let me turn all of this stuff back on, is have this side, and actually I'm going to do this side in this road. I want to kind of bring this road out here as another one that can kind of go through the city here. And right now we're going to use collectors. The city's still small. We're going to use these 4-lane roads. I don't think we need more yet. But we'll kind of look at that in the future. That's why I'm purposely not really zoning next to this. I mean, these buildings are easily moved. And that's why, we kind of put them right up against the road on little offshoots, but we're not zoning on this main road, and we're not going to directly zone on this one for right now, but we're going to build roads off of there. And then I think I also want to come in and have a road that goes diagonal this way that connects with this one. So I think that's going to be this road here. And I don't think I quite got that right. Again, we're crossing the tracks right now. We'll have to deal with that later. But since we're not really using this rail, I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, I didn't quite get that long enough. And then let's just kind of come in here and do this. So this whole section here, or this gives us the ability to kind of build off more industrial up here if we need to, which we are going to need to, and have a second way into there. And then it also gives us the ability to build some more mixed commercial and residential down here and down here in an area that is not terrain nightmare. So I think for the most part, that is what the layout is going to be. Now let's just kind of go through and we're going to lay out some of our roads here for industry. And I think we are going to use this, and we will make a, you know, kind of a perfect square there almost. And then because we aren't, let me see if I can get some decent zoning if we just do something like that. I don't love this one. I really don't love that. Maybe we do that. Yeah, that zoning looks not great. Yeah, that would allow us to get, let me try one more thing here. Yeah, there we go. That cleaned that up significantly. So we will do that, and then, you know, kind of just come in. I almost want to run a road like, let me turn some of these guidelines off. A road like that. And we're going to get some weird zoning in there, but that's fine. We can turn back on our guidelines and do something like that. And maybe like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I think that's enough. Debating on if I want a connection. I mean, we could do that, but that's some really small zoning. But I mean, I guess that's okay, right? I mean, that would be okay, but I don't think we're gonna do that. But this will be an industrial area. And then let's see what we got. Obviously, we're gonna continue this road, and I think this road continues straight across. And then we kind of divide this into two sections and see what we want to do. I do think we need to be careful here. Maybe we just kind of come in and put a road. Oh, that's too close. Let's see, where do we want our... I think like right here. I'm okay with having a road come all the way in, and then we just try and maximize zoning here. And actually we can go a little bit further with that to right there, because that's not going to get anywhere. And then we'll do something like this. Actually, that can go all the way through. And then, you know, kind of come down and maybe do something like this. And we'll make a smaller block right there. And then kind of bring that one through as well. And we have a connection here to this road. We have a connection. This road connects to both. And I think we just kind of come through. And I mean, we could do that. I really don't like that turn. Matter of fact, that's going to bug me. So we're going to create just a small segment right there that makes that a proper intersection for now. Because I just, I can't do that turn. Cannot do that weird turn in the road. It looks horrible. And then for right here, I'm almost tempted to put another connection in on this road. It's 340. I mean, I think that's enough space. What are we going here? Like here we were going pretty, 540, 560. Yeah, that'll be all right. And then I would like another connection here. I would like another connection here, but we're going to kind of turn that one in. Yeah, I think that will be a nice little section here. And I don't think this gets connected anywhere but here. And then up here, I almost want to do... Just put this here temporarily. Oh, no. I'm going to take that back out. But I wanted to get a road that kind of followed that road exactly. And then we're going to come across this way. We'll get rid of that little stump of road. And then just connect this up in a couple spots. Right there. And that gives us some decent zoning. And we just need to do something here. And I don't think we overthink this too much. I think we just do something like this. Bring all the zoning on that road. I like that layout. I think that'll be a nice, cool little district that we can do some cool things with. And then over here as well, I'm tempted to just end this collector here and have some regular zoning. But then if we want to continue this city out, I think this 4-lane road, which I guess technically is an arterial for us right now, would make sense to continue that. But I mean, I really don't know what we're going to do with this terrain yet. Really don't know what we're going to do with that terrain yet. So we'll figure that out eventually. But I do want to get a few more, a little bit more done. So I know we're going to come down here with a road. Let's just kind of end that right. Oh, that was close. That was close. We're going to make a perfect, square here and have it connect up. And then I think we're just going to do some zoning off this road and off these roads. Oops, that did not connect. And then maybe like this. And we'll bring a road in like this. And we'll connect that up too, because it can be connected. And then what we're going to do is put a little bit more of a road down here. We're going to kind of end this section right here. Again, another big grid block for right now. And here is where, I think we can connect this road. See, I got to make that decision. I'm going to put this dirt road here for right now because I don't know what I want to do with this. So drop that in the comments too if you think we should continue this main road when we figure out what we're going to do with this terrain and kind of keep that going down, or if we should do something different. And then over here, let's just do... Man, this road's going to become pretty prominent. All right, so we will not... We're going to come in like right here and split that in half. And then we're going to come in here and go across, and here and go across. And then on this one, I was going to say, I know we're not out of money yet. We're going to bring a road in like that and connect this to right here. And I don't love that, but we're going to leave that like that for now. And then we'll figure out this section later. But yeah, I think that gives us some, some room to work with. We can actually come into our districts, and I'm just going to continue this industrial district right over to here because I know that we're going to be using that as industrial use. And then we're going to create some new districts in here as well. So let's do that real quick. So this will be a nice big district for us. And then this will be a district for us right here. We'll actually have two districts here because the other side of this will be its own district as well. Let me kind of bring that up. The other side of this will be a district as well. And let's just kind of clean this up just a little bit. There we go. So, yeah, we have 3 more districts that we can work with. And I think that kind of accomplished all of the goals that we had set today. Let's do a little bit more zoning. And let's make sure we get some water pipes in. And we are going to zone across the street here. All right. So I'm going to zone up this district right here a little bit and for some residential use. And we're going to keep that dirt roads for right now. So let me just do that real quick. All right, so what I did is I put in a couple more elementary schools to kind of cover our 2 residential areas. And then I'm looking, and we really need to get a couple of high schools in here too, or maybe just one high school. I was kind of looking at some of the issues that we were having, and some of that was educated workers. And these buildings are going to have a problem with that very, very quickly. Yeah, we need to get high school, and we did just hit Boomtown with a population of 2,600. So that ends up working out great for us because we can go ahead and plop down a high school, but we also have to plop down something else too with this unlock, I believe. We do unlock a new square, airports, public transport. So we're going to have some transport stuff that we're going to need to do. Post service, our mail service. We unlock a bunch of roads, our highways, which is fantastic. And then we also unlock water pipe with heating. We unlock advanced wind turbines, toll booths, cemetery, elder care, our tram, bus, taxi depots, our geothermal heating, boiler stations, so much stuff that we're unlocking in this at this 2,600 mark that I think is going to be very beneficial to us. So we also unlock a parking lot as well. So what I'm going to do is just pause for a second, and I want to figure out our high school situation. And these high schools, that high school is really big. I'm not. Yeah, see, I think we can place this high school strategically enough to where it covers the entire, almost the entire city. I don't know that we need 2,400 right now. But the issue is the distance. What's the upkeep on that? 928 versus 560. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna place the high capacity one for right now. I'm not a super big fan of that, but it'll do for now. And then hopefully we can get that to settle down a little bit and get some educated workers. So we're going to let this simulation run a little bit longer. And I'm also going to handle real quick before I do that. Let me actually pause that again. We need... Oh, that took all of our money too. I didn't look at the cost. Oh, that was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. All right, let me let this run for a few moments. I don't want to I don't want to take out a loan to get a cemetery. Well, I'm not going to take out a loan to get a cemetery actually. So let's let this run, and then we'll put in death care. All right, we've unlocked enough to put in death care, so we are going to do just that. We will put in a cemetery. I think our cemetery is gonna come over here. And we will see... Yeah, we're going to put that right there for right now. And that should be able to handle everything for now. And then we'll kind of go from there. So we're going to let this run for a few minutes. And then we'll wrap up the episode and just kind of take a look at what we did. And hopefully our city hasn't crumbled in the meantime. All right, so we've let the simulation run for, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so. I know it's sped up in the video, but it is working out better. All of the little pop-ups about educated workers and all that has kind of taken care of itself. We do have some high demand, but we have, we've made a little bit of money, and we've increased our population by about 5,000, almost exactly. We started the episode at 2256 and we're finishing at 2759, and we hit another milestone, and we have some future growth to handle. in the next episode. So, with that being said, I am Dennrick. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. We will see you next time. Bye.